welcome back to my channel. If this is your first rodeo, my name is Fumi Desalu-Vold. I hope you like the intro. I was getting so tired of the other one. I wanted to have a little zest, and in 2018, why not? So let's get into it. Today's episode, we are going to talk about the 39A Dare to Create palette. Was the holiday collection from Morphe last year, and James Charles was the face of the holiday collection. I have just discovered James Charles. As a matter of fact, if you look at my Instagram, I did the blank canvas and it was inspired by him. Once I discovered him, I watch him, I'm subscribed to his channel. Anyway, he was the face of the December-January holiday collection. Before I continue, thank you so much, Morphe, for the PR package. I love it. And here we are with the Dare to Create 39A palette. Extremely different from the traditional Morphe palette. What do I have here? Let me show you guys. This is a traditional Morphe palette. This, on the other hand, was very different. It had this slash of gold. Dare to Create 39A Morphe. When you turn it in the back, it's plain. Ula made these stickers, so I'm going to have this on all of my palettes for the simple reason that when I do a lot of presentations, nobody can take my palettes away. So I'm going to open up the palette. This is how it looks. And here it says, be your own muse. We dare you. We have the film right here, and it has all the names of the eyeshadows. In this particular palette, we have 39 shades, and we have 7 transition shades right here. Before I continue, this palette retails for £32. We have Morphe UK now. Yes, darlings. I don't have to scramble for friends to ship it to me to the UK. We now have Morphe UK. So on the UK website, it retails for £32. On the American website, it retails for $32. 39 shades, and we have 5 rows. In the middle here, it's quite interesting because you have the bigger pan, and these are supposed to be your transition shades. These ones can also double up as your blusher shades, as well as your contour shades, or just to warm up the sides of your face for those that are of a lighter complexion. The palette, when you look at it, you can see the cool blues, you can see the greens, you can see the browns, you can see the golds, you can see this warm sunset orange reds, and then again you can see the browns, and then you've got these big pans right in here. Beautiful warm colors that you can just deepen into your eye socket. It consists of mattes as well as shimmers, and I'm going to swatch a couple of them for you, my favorites that really pop out in this palette. Now we have the film here. I don't mind the film. I don't mind the film at all. As a matter of fact, I prefer that they had the film or nothing at all, because I can understand that they put in more colors here, and so they don't have enough space to put in the name. It's a little bit of a drag because I have to place it to find out what color was what, but I still prefer it so that I know what it is, because as a blogger, as a YouTuber, you want to have the names written there for you guys. Yeah? Okay, so let me just put this the right way. I think it's upside down. Yes, okay. So we have Create and Snatch. I'm going to swatch these 2 colors for you. I'm also going to swatch Pickle. This color is so rare. I have never seen this before. So this is Create right here. It's a beautiful crimson pink. That's the way I look at it. Yeah? We're going to go in with Snatched, and that's a very bright red. This is Pickle. It's a very olivey green, and I'm going to try a blue. Dare me. So we have Create, and then we have Snatched, we have Pickle, and we have Dare Me. This is just to give you an idea of what the colors look like. So I'm just picking up random ones that really pop out to me. And the Pickle in the entire palette is my absolute favorite. And let me swatch one transition shade. This is called Evolve, and I'm going to swatch at the back of my hand too, and there you have it. So I think that it's very interesting because this is the first palette that I have seen that really caters to transitions, because you need a transition for your eyeshadow so that you can pull the entire look, the entire story together. So that's a great idea. I am deeper skin toned, and so the colors are what I love. You know me, I love those bold colors, and I think that was why I was kind of drawn to this palette as well. Also found my creative juices to create. So without any further ado, my loves, let us go into the tutorial.
I've been running around in circles for so long. I never really understood what I did wrong. Was trying hard to find a place where I belong. I lived an empty life, but had to carry on. I guess I really was giving up on love, and I tried to block those feelings off. What did I do? In the middle of then it all came back when I thought that everything was lost. On a cold November night, when I met my Mrs. Right, made my feelings come to life again. When I thought I didn't care, I just saw her standing near, made my feelings come to life again. Now I wake up every morning next to her. I gotta pinch myself to prove that she's my girl. And there's no place I'd rather be here in this world, cause I have no doubt, and I know she is the one. I guess I really was giving up on love, and I tried to block those feelings off. What did I do? In the middle of then it all came back when I thought that everything was lost. On a cold November night, when I met my Mrs. Right, my feelings come to life again. My feelings come to life. I didn't care, I just saw her standing near, made my feelings come to life again. She's my Mrs. Right, my only one.
All right, my loves, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. This is the final look, and I am so in love with Pickle, this color. I ended up using about 10 shades. I used this one, I used this one, I used the Pickle, I used the blues, I used the blue in the waterline. It really popped off. I love the gold at the very tip of my brow, and the black was much more pigmented than I expected. So the colors popped for me, and before I knew it, I had this kind of welcome to my Olive Garden motif eye story, and I like it. It's a lot of colors, but they all kind of blended in together, and that is what I like about this palette. Doing this makeup tutorial, this is the first makeup tutorial I've done with this palette. The blendability was great. The quality of it was wonderful. As a matter of fact, dare I say, because I have the 350 palette with all those warm tones that like just hit the internet and everybody needed to have that palette, myself included. This is better. This is better. Yeah. I don't have that, well, of course I now have a lot of Morphe palettes, but prior to that, I couldn't really gauge and tell you what was what. This palette, yeah. And I'll tell you something else. You can do everything and anything with this palette. I tried to use as many colors as possible that would make sense, and they are very, very pigmented. Surprisingly so. I have to say that because I am deeper skin toned. Price point is great for 39 shades, for 7 transition colors, to have the blues and those warm, rich red tones, as well as the cool green. This Pickle is rare. Haven't seen that, and you know I love different, and it popped off. Adored it. So what do I think of this palette, Ula darling?
Is it F.D.V approved?
It is F.D.V approved. It is absolutely F.D.V approved. Morphe, good job. I adored it. So that is it, my loves. I'm going to do yet another Morphe tutorial with the baby sister of the 350, the 3502 for you guys because you requested it. So I'll see you in a couple of days and we're going back into Morphe. I'll see you soon. Goodbye, my loves. So let's say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, darling. Bye.